Hello, I'm Chad Miller, and I'm a film geek and maniac. And welcome to my spoiler review of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. First things first, I want to give a shout out to Grace Randolph at Beyond the Trailer. I've been a member of her channel for some time now and ordered some merchandise, which I was hoping would be here by now for me to do this review with that merch on. However, I got a lovely message from her thanking me for ordering the merchandise. So that really meant a lot to me. Thank you so much, Grace, and Beyond the Trailer.
Miller, you bought some original OG BTT merch. I hope you love it and good luck with your videos. Have a great weekend. Bye.
So now on to the review. Now, I've gone through and watched several spoiler reviews about this movie well before I watched it, and I just got back from seeing it, so yes, I have been spoiled. I already knew what was going to go on, and I was fine with that because I knew there was going to be so many exciting things that happened that even though I knew things were going to pop up, I was still going to love it and enjoy it and just wow. And even though there was like so many people that were so like about certain things, and certain people were like yay about certain things, it was almost kind of like there was so much divisiveness to this movie. It was almost kind of like Trump versus Biden, and I'm probably gonna get some hate for that, but so it was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna see this movie, and I'm gonna come out and just say what I feel, point blank. So clearly I'm not gonna do a play-by-play of every single scene of the entire film. I do want to say that the opening was very strong. I felt that the setup was really, really good. The only thing that I felt that started out really, really weak was the introduction of Wanda. I felt that they could have given her a little bit more time as Wanda before she went full on Darkhold Scarlet Witch. That I would have preferred. However, after that, her trajectory was phenomenal, and I really, really, really appreciate that. I hated seeing her as a villain because I love the character so much, but I really feel that the way that she was handled in this film, and the way that the character has been handled throughout the MCU, I think, has a very Jean Grey vibe to it, and this movie, I think, shows that this is how Dark Phoenix should have been handled in the films, and kudos to Sam Raimi for that. Going forward, getting the introduction to America Chavez, or Chavez, I should say, sorry. Some felt that there wasn't enough development for her, that she was just a plot device. Yeah, she was a plot device, but I thought that she was handled very well. I thought that she was given enough to do to give her substance and reason for being there, and not just some little side piece to be played with by the good guys and the bad guys. Uh, Benedict Cumberbatch did a fantastic job in each incarnation of Stephen Strange. Elizabeth Olsen just blew me out of the water in this film, and I know this isn't going to be the end of her as Wanda. There's going to be another, and this is going to be my prediction, there's going to be another version from another multiverse of her showing up in the future where she's a mutant, and instead of being powered by the Mind Stone, and we just can't be done with Elizabeth Olsen as the Scarlet Witch. We can't. There just has to be more of her. And as far as the Illuminati goes, I've heard so many complaints about this scene, and I really honestly, I liked it a lot better than I thought I was going to based on reviews. I thought that there was enough there, that there was fan service to those who knew where each of the characters were coming from, for one. It might have been lost on people who were not familiar with past incarnations of the characters or weren't familiar with Marvel lore. Seeing Anson Mount as Black Bolt, I'm really surprised they brought him back for that, because of how unsuccessful Inhumans was. But that was a nice nod. I really like that. Having Haley Atwell show up as Captain Carter was a really nice touch. Above all else, Sir Patrick Stewart as Professor X, bringing in the X-Men into the MCU, just brought tears to my eyes. And then, of course, we had Mordo there. Chiwetel Ejiofor is such a phenomenal actor, and I do feel that his character was a little bit wasted in this film, especially since it wasn't the Mordo from R616. So that was a little bit disappointing. And then we get to see Maria Rambeau as Captain Marvel, and that was a nice touch, I really must say. I would love to see more done with that. If by chance that could ever happen, that would be phenomenal. I don't know what their plans are with Monica Rambeau, but man, oh man, that would just be fantastic. And then to see John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, fanboy dream come true. And some people felt that they had a problem with that, his performance in the role. I didn't. It's what I've been wanting to see. It happened, and while there wasn't really much to do with him at the moment, there's so much to explore still. So stop your complaining, be happy that it happened, and let's get on with it. So one thing that I was really worried about with this film was that there was just going to be so many multiverses that it was just going to get so bogged down with trying to figure out who's where, who's coming from what, and all that kind of stuff. And it wasn't like that at all. We got this nice little journey through several multiverses, and, you know, we made a pit stop, and that's where we ended up. I think it was the 838. Where the Illuminati was, and we go from there. And the ending was catastrophic. It was in like terms of like destruction, and touching and heartbreaking, and Stephen and Christine kind of got to make peace in a way, and America finds a place that, you know, she can learn and grow. In a way, Wanda finds her own peace and does what she has to do in order to make sure the Darkhold never sees the light of day again. And then we find out that Steven has a little bit of a side effect from his little turn with the Darkhold as well. And then we get the end credit scene with a special appearance by Clea, played by Charlize Theron. And great casting, by the way. So overall, I really don't have much to complain about this movie. In fact, I kind of, overall, on the grand scheme of things, I like this better than the first Doctor Strange movie, and that's saying a lot because I really like the first Doctor Strange. And in terms of the grand scheme of things of the whole MCU, I'm gonna put it on par with Avengers Infinity War, I think. That's how epic I think it felt to me. So what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Good, bad, whatnot. Just be kind, respectful of others. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. And thank you so much for watching. I certainly do appreciate it. Love and light to you all.